Hey, what's up? Welcome to Backyard Smoke. I'm your host, James, and we're back at it today on the Blackstone Bronco Open Fire. So I'll make it really quick and easy for you guys. Today, you already read the title, we're doing spare ribs on the open flame. So here's the playbook. I just got back off vacation, have some really amazing seasonings I'm going to want to try, and what better opportunity to do it than on this beauty right here. So, wood, we're going to be using these Jealous Devils hardwood small logs. Give this a try. I'll leave a link in the description. You can find them at your local Home Depot, all that. We also got some hickory wood left over. So the go today is to try to do this low and slow on the Santa Maria grill. Still learning how to work with this pit. I did do some research on how to cook on this in regards to the Santa Maria style with some ribs. So come on, let me stop talking and let's get into making these ribs. All right, so we're going to keep this real simple. Mustard binder, some black sea salt. It's been smoked from Kona. Y'all know how I do, nothing major. But one thing I am going to do different is I am not going to season the bottom. The reason for that is this is going to be cooked majority of the time bone down. And I've already cleaned it up, removed the membrane, all that good stuff. So got this amazing black sea salt here. Kona salt. That's been smoked. So we're just going to sprinkle that all around. And this stuff looks good. If you ever go to the Big Island on Hawaii, I recommend that you guys go to Kona and try some of the sea salts. Kind of being a little liberal, don't want to oversalt it. Yes, it's a rib, but also got some spare pieces right here as well I'm going to do. Secondly, I got this amazing ohana. This is really good stuff. I got it the last time I was there and picked up some more. So this is a really good flavor for these ribs. So I think the way we're going to do these today is make it real simple. Let's get the ribs all nice and ready. Right now, the bracero is heating up, got the logs burning. So as soon as that is ready, we're going to be good to go. All right, so fire's good. We got some coals falling. I'm just going to go ahead and start evening them out underneath the grate. This is one of the funner things to do. As you can see, I got a nice little heat glove one I found on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description for that too. Kind of just helps with that radiant heat, as you can see, once the logs start burning. Now, one thing I did do was I went ahead and lit me some Jealous Devils chunk as well. So that way I can go ahead and just get it going. What's happening is the log takes a little longer to break down, but you throw the Jealous Devil lump charcoal right on top. I find that to be a little bit more speedy. Doing a quick temp check, just trying to adjust it so it's not too hot too soon. You know the old rule, just hold your hand over it, count to 4, 5, 10. The longer you can handle it, say about 5 to 10, we're looking around, 200 degrees. The thermal gun is not the best for this because it's going to scream like 800, 900. So ideally, I just want some nice ambient heat. So went ahead, held my hand over it so I felt it was comfortable. I think 5, 6, 7 seconds was fine. And then from there, we just adjust accordingly. You can see I'm going to go ahead and do it again a second time, just to kind of get an idea of, all right, is this good, this bad? Once I held there long enough, I felt comfortable, and obviously we can adjust again as we cook. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this slab on. Oh man, it looks so beautiful with that ohana seasoning. Got some rib tips and a little bit of spare parts we're going to add to it. And yeah, man, we're going to let it cook here and see what happens. So, wish me luck. All right, so we are about 2 hours in. Everything is looking good. We're going to do a temp test. So right here's a bone. Still not as tender, but we're looking at, it says 194 in the hot. 170, 160, 150, here we go, 180. So we're still not where we wanted, but I'm not pro tender. So we're going to let it just ride at this height. I'm loving this height. I think in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to flip and really start doing that flip every 10 to 15 minutes. I have a lot of pullback yet, so we'll see. But we got fat dripping, and I'm loving the steam coming off. So we're going to let it just ride until it gets done. We've been cooking for a few hours now, about 3 hours. Things are looking really good. We're going to go ahead and do our first flip. Oh man, that looks good on the bottom. We'll get this little scrap piece off. And we're going to lower our grates. Just think about right here is good. So I'm just going to let that cook on that side. As you can see, no burns. This is just protein. Oh, this looks good. So edges here, little fat drippings. Oh, this is going to be nice. You can see, got the bones popping out here a little bit. One of the things I'm noticing, you're not getting a ton of pullback, and that could be an error on my part, but we'll see. We're still learning this pit, but we did cook this pretty slow, cooked up pretty high. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna lower just a little bit more, just to get a little better sear. There we go. Not too low, just enough. There we go. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and flip these back over. Do another probe test. Got the bend in them, so that's good. They look really good on that side. I'm getting excited now. Probe-wise. Still a little bit longer to go. About 190, one mile, a little bit longer. Not as tender in all the parts, so there we go. We're getting there. I'm going to say another 30 minutes and we're good. I'm going to let them just sit a little bit lower towards the heat. We'll let them cook, and then we'll be back in about 30 minutes. All right, so the ribs are done. Give me 2 seconds to get my knife. All right, so here it is, a magic number. Bite. Oh. So they cut like butter. Let's turn these over. Oh my gosh. These ribs look amazing. So total cook time was just over 4 hours, maybe 4.5. But these look delicious. All right, look at that. That looks delicious. Shining and glistening. Can't get no better. All right, guys. So this is my first cook on the Blackstone Open Flame Bronco. If you like this content, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Let me know how you guys cook on it. This looks good. Oh my gosh. That first bite. Comes off the bone, clean as a whistle. That's good. the flavors with that Hawaiian rub. Amazing. I can definitely taste some of that smoked salt on here too. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.